Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with the Eddie Horvath. Oh no, Eddie's...
You hear me now?
Oh, his wireless mic quit working.
No.
So I guess I'm going to play some country music in the background and take care of that problem.
Yeah, I like that music quite a bit. My granddaughter, she was dancing around.
Well, I got about 100 comments on that music, and they weren't all that good. You know, we're very sorry. Things do go wrong. When you got the two blue lights, that means it's working. So either that plug connection come loose on the camera, I don't know, but it's a machine. Things break. So we got a bunch of stuff here today.
Got a bunch of noise. We've got them digging around the kiln.
Digging around back. Sorry about all the noise. But that's just progress.
That's what you gotta have.
This is our Alaska plate.
Yeah.
And this is from Douglas Branham. And this is off of his, what did he say? It was off his Volkswagen Beetle.
There you go.
And he said that thing was $1,750 brand new. And it had one of them, I don't know what kind of heaters they ran on them, but they barely made heat. But I heard a lot of stories about the old VWs. They were iconic. But thank you so much. We will put this up on the wall with the, I guess we'll put this up with the Canada stuff, with the Alaska.
No.
Further up north.
Further up north. We'll put it on top.
So thank you so much. And we got Ontario. And this is from John Anderson. And also John has sent us, he had a sawmill business at one time and he had a spare jockey grinder. So he sent us a spare grinder. I got to figure out how this thing works. That thing, there's a bunch of these in the box, and I wish we could explain what they are. I don't know. It's
they're for a sharpener, some sort of
other sharpener. We got to figure that out too. Extra grinding wheels and a whole box of shanks, and they happen to be Fs. So we use the F shanks, and these are the super shanks. We've got the extra shoulder on it. So these will come in good use. Some people call them rings, but they're technically called a shank that hold the saw bit into the blade. We can show that sometime. But what do we got going today?
We're going to do some packing crate material.
Yeah, we're not in the business by any means to cut pellet stock, but it's somebody we know. They make elevator protectors for, like if you're moving out of an apartment building, then you put these panels in the elevator so when you move furniture you don't smack the walls up. And this guy uses all ex-military people to work at his fabrication shop. And they make the pallets that they ship out, all the materials, real lightweight styrofoam. So we've been cutting stuff for him for years. And, you know, again, yeah, you should have thin curve technology to do pellet stock. But these pine logs are dropped off by tree companies anyhow, so we're not really paying for them. So, they want them like 3/8 to 1/2 inch thick by 6 inches wide. And we're going to cut 8 footers so they can cut them in half and get 2 pieces out of them. So.
I kind of like that idea of being real nice and thin down on this end.
Yeah, Eddie's going to have a vacation day.
We're cutting veneer.
Yeah, we're cutting veneer today. How about that? But well, that's a lot to get started on. So
let's see if we can't get her done.
Let's get her going. Okay, everybody, let's start sawing up some pellet stock. And that's something we don't ever really do. If you're set up for pellet wood, I got to get these logs dead on that carriage. It's a whole different story if you have a mill that is set up to cut thin kerf. That's a whole different story, but that is something we do not have. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to try to narrow this down. I'm going to put that master dog down for the first side here. We're going to cut these into 12-inch wide boards. And then we'll split them and get 2 for 1. So hopefully today I have voice. I still don't know what happened. Cut some of these big nasties off here. And we got the set works down to where we're taking off a very small cut. I just want to get a 6-inch face on that front end. And we can edge one board out of that. That goes to the scrap pile. Takes some time to saw them down thin like this. But we need to break this track in, so it's not really a bad thing that we're doing. That track does need run in. All right, I'll take one more and then we're going to roll this thing out. And this is good. These logs sat for a while anyhow. Good. And let's take her down to 12 inches. Actually 12 1/4 will give us a 6-inch. Oh, I should be able to recover a board out of there. We just got done sharpening the blade, so we got the best of both worlds going here. Straight track. Let me see where this sets to. I don't know if I'm going to get my... No, I got to back that up a little bit. Let's just go back to the deck here real quick. I like to put my little flippers up. I got to go backwards just to, and always go back more than you need to, and then bring it forward again to get rid of the backlash. So we're going to waste one board here. Oh, is this boy, is this touchy? There it is. And that's going to go to the scrap pile. Watch your fingers already. Okay, let's lay it down. And we're going to try to get some 12 inches off of here. Try to pull the carriage up a little bit. Slide that log back just a little bit. Come on, slide. Nope, don't want to do it. I just want that last dog to grab. Sometimes you get away with that. We'll get it when it gets a little bit smaller. So, let's go ahead and open this space up. I might be able to recover a 6-inch board out of there, I don't know. And we didn't get a chance to try the walkie-talkies yet. We gotta have a day where we can just be up here alone and try to figure it out. No filming that day, just two boards. There's four boards. And we're getting 80 cents a board foot out of this. Seems funny sawing this thin. And the horse farmers will be happy to get the sawdust. You make money all the way around. But yeah, pellet wood, I don't know. It's not a market we want to get into. The equipment's very expensive. All right, let's turn this back. And what I'm going to do is try to whittle that down to a 6-inch. Then we can just start peeling off individual boards instead of doubling them. Get the old get on there pedal. And let's keep her whittling away. Yep. Come on, knock that out of there. Before that gets hot. Oh, good. Yeah, your blade will go crazy on you. Then the 2x6 on the end we can use for our bracing up in the roof, which we still do need to get to. So nothing gets wasted here. Too bad I didn't have a camera in the sawdust bin today. Look like a snowstorm in there right now. Alright, I'm just going to take that down a full 6 inches. There we go. And we're going to shave this. Go nice and slow. The sharp blade will do this. There we go. Let's lay her down, and I'm going to see if I can get it back a little bit further on that third knee. Let's see if we can back it up a little bit. It don't want to slide. I don't know why. I would like that dog to catch down there. There it goes. That's all I needed. Oh, we still didn't catch it. We're going to go a little bit more. There we go. That's what I wanted. this face off a little bit. Yeah, it'd have been just as easy to go out there and push it down by hand, but I'm anxious to see how many minutes it actually took to saw this log since we're cutting it so thin. It's like sawing 2 logs. Just looking down at them wheels, everything's starting to get nice and shiny. It's starting to seed in a little bit better. Yeah, people that make pellet wood for a living, they got a gang saw that would take that can and just throw a dozen boards out in about, probably 30 seconds. We don't have that option, so we got to use the old meat slicer here. Hypnotizing. I'll grab one more out of here. That'll be good. That'll make some nice bracing. And I'm going to open the knees up so Eddie can stack them back on. And we're going to split them. They're a little bit flimsy. Eddie's going to put some blocks on there so we don't poke right through them. They're so thin. All right. Let's take her down to our 6 inches. Close enough. Every time you hit that button, that thing moves a good bit. Dude, trying to pick them up. Okay, everybody. We'll talk to you here in a minute. Alrighty. Well, we ended up with what, 155?
155 good pieces.
So we need 200. They wanted 400 slats, 4 foot long, so they're going to cut them themselves. And they saved themselves a little bit of money. But if you can see how consistent that stack is, that mill is cutting terrific. You know, when you're throwing boards off 1/2 inch thick, and you're throwing them off and stacking them up 25 high, and they're meeting at the top. That's saying something. But yeah, we got after this we got 100 pieces of 3.5 by 1.5 by 10 foot long for the runner. So nice little order. And again, you know, we're not a pallet producing mill. So, you know, we know thin kerf. Yes, I would have a gang saw if I was doing this every day. And you put a cant in a gang saw and it comes out all individual boards in like 30 seconds. It spits out a dozen boards come out your way. But well, if you got $150,000 to invest in that machine, you cut it all day long. But we needed to run this up and down the track a few times too.
It's running nice too.
Yeah, this mill's really cutting very nice. Very cold day here. We're down 19 degrees this morning. Bus motor fired up nice. All the hydraulics, everything worked good. So
can't complain.
And Eddie's volume's back, so you can hear his voice.
You can hear me now.
Yeah. There's some loose wire or something in Eddie. I don't know. But hopefully this video turned out with sound. I won't know that till I go home and put this on a computer. So hopefully everybody has a great week, and I'm going to try to get back in the shop at some point. I got a busy week coming up. I don't know if I'll get back in the shop or not this week, but everybody have a great week, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.